death or life? The celebration of the Rebbe's Yahrtzeit in 2 days on Gimel Tammuz, is it about death or is it about life? The answer is, it's about life. The form is death. But the content, which is the primary aspect of the celebration of the Yahrtzeit, is life. We celebrate 30 years of more life for the Rebbe, for his Hasidim, for his adherents, his followers, and for all of the world, Jewish and non-Jewish. The Rebbe in the 1980s came out with a call to teach the 7 universal laws to all of mankind. The Rebbe thought about all of humanity. The Rebbe was an individual who didn't just confine himself to the Jewish people, to the Orthodox people, to the Hasidic people, to the religious people. The Rebbe was all-inclusive. And why? Because his soul that God gave him was an all-inclusive soul. And it manifested itself in that behavior throughout the years of his life and his leadership. Today, almost 30 years from his passing in 1994, we happily continue to share the teachings of the Rebbe, which are Hashem's teachings. Because a tzaddik, a holy soul, a righteous soul, which is called a tzaddik, is an individual who shares God's message, Torah. In his writings, be it in his talks, his discourses, or his letters, one gets to see and learn his life and what he wants from people today. And of course, the accomplishment of the Rebbe sending shluchim, emissaries, messengers, to live all over the world, to bring Yiddishkeit, Judaism, to those people in those areas, continues today even greater and bigger. But it's not just about those individuals who volunteered to go into this Torah Army Corps. But it's every one of us, whether you're a business person, whether you're a school teacher, it makes no difference. The message is universal. And what we have to ask ourselves, as I said in one of my previous Gimel Tammuz prep videos, what are we doing to give back, not just to take? Being a taker is no good. Being a giver is gewaldig. It's great. It's so important to give. What are you giving to the world? Ask yourself that question. Stop right now. Stop. Think for a moment. What am I giving to the world? And if you can't answer that question immediately, you're not giving enough. We need to give and constantly give. We should only be about giving. The taking will come automatically. The impressionable, the receiving, it'll come just by being exposed. But to give takes proactivity, takes involvement, takes thinking. What did I do today to give the world something? To give my friends something? To give people on my block something? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a universal message for all of humanity for this great day that we're about to celebrate. So let us all celebrate it, not mourn it as a day of death and a day that we're lacking and missing the hearing this great tzaddiks, this great rabbi's teachings and seeing him. If you don't accept God in death, you don't accept God in life. Death begins with life, as expounded in the writings of many sages. Death is expected. What's not expected is to be born. You have to be thankful and give gratitude to God every moment that you're on earth, you're healthy, you're able to talk, you're able to laugh, you're able to make someone feel good. The Rebbe stands for that message. So every one of us can, should give the world something. Give the world another good deed. Give the world more light, more positivity. And when we do that it culminates, it comes together, and it brings the ultimate desire of every Jew and every person, the coming of the Mashiach, the Jewish Messiah, not false messiahs, who will rebuild the temple in Jerusalem and will all unite from all four corners of the world, will dance and sing together with our Rebbe, and there'll be universal peace. No longer will there be wars and bloodshed and swords and terrorists. It'll all be gone, finito, finished, gamarnu, geendigt, in any language that you want. It'll be over. May it be so now. Amen, v'amen. Only good things in our lives in a happy way. But happiness depends on the happiness inside. Become happy inside by giving. You don't become happy by taking, only by giving. L'chaim.